Okay, welcome everybody to our bi-weekly Wednesday team call. This is our 10-10-10. So we are doing a 10-minute testimony, a 10-minute product highlight, and then a 10-minute business opportunity portion. So I want to welcome you all, and I'm going to let Katelyn take it away. Katelyn has so graciously offered to hop on and give us her time to tell us a little bit about her testimony.
Hi. Sorry for my appearance. We've been at the pool all day long, so we were just finishing up and I was like, let me jump on real quick. Anyway, I'm Katelyn. I'm a senior gold. I have been doing the Plexus products for almost like 9.5 years. I originally started when I was pregnant with my first child, who's about to be 9 in September. And I originally started because I was constipated while I was pregnant with him. But then I got all that hormonal acne, and acne was a huge reason why I stayed on it because balancing my hormones really helped keep my acne to it cleared my skin up so much. And then on top of that, I also have been able to lose a ton of weight through using I so after starting the products because of my children. I had my second daughter or my second child 4 years ago, and oh, you're moving your screen. Okay. Sorry, I thought that was me. I thought my
No, that's me. Can you see yourself? I'm sharing your side by
yep,
side.
there. Yeah. So after having my second child, I really decided that I was going to start focusing on me. And of course, I went up and down in my weight and staying consistent and really using the products. But in 24 is when I really said, you know what? I can no longer do this. I need to focus on myself. And what's even better is since the regimen came out with the GLP-1 system that we now have, I have been able to lose 20 pounds. I think it's 20. I think I'm at 23 pounds. I'd have to look. But since February, I have really stayed true to that regimen and moving my body and making sure that I'm getting what I need into my nutrition each and every day. And with that, that has helped me lose that weight. And a ton of inflammation comes with that as well. I used to be the person who would put my feet on the ground in the morning and I would feel like I was 90 years old. My body just used to ache. And I will be Ease. Ease is one of those products that I will never, ever go without. Ease has literally changed my life. It has not only helped with the inflammation, but I no longer suffer from headaches and I mean blackout headaches, like headaches where I was on the floor throwing up, and literally my husband would take me to bed, and by the morning I was a whole different person. Those headaches literally destroyed me, and I no longer suffer from them. I feel the best that I have in like my 30s have been so good for me versus my 20s, because in my 20s I was so unhealthy, and I want to be the best that I possibly can for my kids. So these products have truly changed my life, not only with losing weight, but the way that I feel, the energy that I have. I no longer nap with my children. When my children lay down, I'm like, I can't lay down, like, because I can't. I feel worse if I take a nap with them. I have the energy that I never thought I would have with kids, and I love being active with them and just feeling my best because I can be a part of their every single day life and just literally be the best that I can. Like, I don't know how else to describe it, but the products have helped me with my weight loss, with my acne, my headaches, my inflammation. I even my wedding rings to this day they're still loose on my finger. They used to be so tight on my hand that I was afraid I was going to not be able to wear them. So I can't speak highly enough about the products. They have changed my life, and like Stacey showed my picture, that like it's mind boggling to me that that's how I look now. And I even sent my husband a side by side, and I was like, I just don't know if I see it. And he's like, I cannot even believe you. Like, how do you not see it? And I'm like, sometimes I just can't, and it's hard. And the side by sides really bring it into me, and it really dials it in for me. And it's like, no, you actually did that. And the products make me realize that like I can't I my eyes have always been bigger, so I will like make a plate for myself and I'm like, I'm gonna finish this, and then I just can't because the products have helped me feel fuller longer and help me not overeat the way that I used to. And with that, I've been able to change my mindset and my eyes and be like, okay, well, no, I can't finish all that. So I don't need to take all of that. And that's a huge portion of, eating too much and gaining the weight. But yeah, that's a little bit. It started when I was pregnant with my first child, and I have been using the products ever since, and I use them for just about everything. They're my lifeline.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So I saw Katelyn at convention and was like totally different person because we met a couple years ago, and just to watch your transformation over the last 2 years. I know you said you started with your son who's like 9 now, but just over the last 2 years, your transformation is incredible. You are glowing, glowing. I'm so
Yeah.
happy for you.
We met in Vegas through a
Yes.
mutual friend. And that is when Restore came outside of the reset. And so we were using I was using Restore at bedtime.
Mm.
But then when the regimen changed with the GLP-1, and it came out in February that it was like that 10 to 10:30 with everything all at once. Um, Literally after that started, and I had started a new weight loss journey in January. I had my mindset because I had gained all the weight that I had lost in 25. And I was like, this is something is just not working. Like whatever I'm doing is not working. And it wasn't the products. Like I had kept using the products, but it was just staying moving in my nutrition and everything as well. But then when the products came out into that regimen of 10 and 10:30 and everything all at once, I changed that in February when that came out, and it has been a complete change. Like even my husband, who has been over 200 pounds, he has seen under 190, which was his goal. I think he got to 188. And he's been trying to get to that goal for so long. And he would just go up and down, but he would never be able to get close enough to 190. And he's finally underneath of that. And with that, the same thing with him, like the inflammation, like when I look at him, I'm just like, wow, even around his neck and like his face is just, it's completely like, it's so like he looks so skinny, but he's at the goal. Like, and I know exactly when Stacey grabbed me, she was like, oh my gosh, Katelyn, you look so good. I'm like,
No.
it's just the products.
It's not just the product. You're working too. You're working at it.
So
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Incredible. I love hearing these stories. They're just transformational for sure. So thank you for sharing.
yeah, and if anybody wants to hop on and follow me on my Facebook, I post transformations all the time. Like I love doing side by side because it's super like, and if I know that you don't want to take those pictures, take those pictures. Take
Yeah,
those pictures because that is one of the only ways that I'm able to see a side by side of what's really changed within me.
right. It's true. And then suddenly, once there's a change, you're okay sharing it because you do the side by side. You're like, holy cow,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. You're welcome to hang around, but please feel free to get back to your family if you need to. But thank you for hopping on, Caitlin. Great to see
Thank you for
you.
having me. It was good to meet you too.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to move into the highlight portion. And jumping off of what Caitlin shared, I was going to just highlight our GLP-1 system. So I'm not going to go real in depth into the science and the nerdy part that I typically love about each product and what's in each thing, because I just want to highlight the system in itself, because we have something really amazing right now with the opportunity to sample. I was going to say try, but same thing. Try before you buy, and sample this system. We have a 3-day sample pack out now where you can just spend $10. Shipping is free and it's $10. You can get up to 3 packs. So if you wanted to do 9 full days to try it out, to really see what the regimen is like and see if it's going to be a good fit for you, it's a great way to try the products before you make a full commitment. Because I know, I was the same way when I started. I was kind of like, well, can I try it first? And I love that Plexus has done that in creating this 3-day sample. So what I wanted to mention about it is how simple it is. So there are 2 drink packets. The Restore, which is a cellular liver detox. Our liver is responsible for like 500 functions in our body. So super important that we're flushing the sludge out. And it's amazing how you feel when that happens. You think you're doing well, and then you take Restore, and it's like, wow, I actually am sleeping deeper than I thought I was. Um, but it has 3 different blends in it. There is the liver detox blend. There is also a digestive blend because we are the gut health company. And so everything and every product that we have is going to help improve your gut health. So there is a digestive blend in here, as well as a weight management blend that helps with cravings, which is why it's a part of this system, because when we put this drink with our infamous pink drink, the hunger control version of it, it makes our purple drink. So our new purple drink is taken with 2 of our balance capsules, which counter carbs and support our glucose metabolism. So when we take these all together mid-morning, somewhere after breakfast, before lunch, then that's where the magic is happening. And when we are eating a healthy, high protein diet, and part of the program includes an apple a day. Remember that saying, keeps the doctor away? There is science behind that. And I'm, again, not going to get into all the science tonight, but there is a reason for that. And so that is also part of the program. So it's so simple. Once a day, doing all the things together. And it comes now in packets. So you don't even need the whole bottle. You can grab a packet that has 2 capsules in it with your 2 sticks, and you're off to work. You mix it, you take it, and you're done. So we have a challenge group page on Facebook that we are going to be starting pretty soon, probably in the next week or so. A 3-day sample experience for folks that are interested in trying it out. So if you know someone who might want to try it, you want to try it yourself, we will be starting that sometime soon. It is super easy, super fun, and we'd love to have you. So that is the GLP-1 system in a nutshell. That is how people are losing so much weight, but not only weight, they are feeling better. They are getting rid of that food noise everybody's talking about. And just like Katelyn said, her energy has gone up and all the things. So we are supporting the natural production of our GLP-1 hormone that our body produces naturally, but it's been silenced over time and squashed by a number of different environmental things and variables in our world. So that is that. Thank you for listening to that highlight and Katelyn's testimony. And I want to give Gigi the rest of our time here because she has a training for us. So if you want to hang out for our business opportunity portion, please do. Otherwise, you're welcome to hop off and take it away, Gigi.
Hey everyone. I love it when Katelyn came on and said she came from swimming and all of us busy. My hair, I've got monsoon frizzy hair going on today, you guys. So, and I'm working
Mhm.
out of the garage because mom has dementia and doesn't do well with any kind of distractions. And of course, I got my husband in the house at the moment. So let's get started. Last month, I started a little training on basics, you guys. It's all about the basics. And last month we talked about posting, something so simple. And 10 years ago, that's how I started. I started posting and I posted terrible posts. But you know what? People started looking. And yeah, they weren't great, but over time, it evolved. Over time, I got better. Um, so we need to be posting because posting is how we market our business. Posting on Facebook or Instagram or wherever it is that you are posting, that is how you are letting people know that you are open for business. That's really, really important. But there's one more step to all of this, and it's growing your audience. Because I've heard it said before, we don't like to be salesy. We don't want to feel that. And in my opinion, I almost call it sleazy because we don't want to be that way with people. And when you are reaching out to the same people every month, how do you think that's being received? So we need to grow our audience. I don't know how many friends or followers each of you have. I'm growing mine every month, and there are different ways to do that. One of them, the simplest, is you see those friends. What do you call it? Friends recommendations. Every day we get friends recommendations, right? And it says, people you may know. I click on those. And I'm not being sleazy about it because I click on it and I look to see, oh, who do we have in common or what do we have in common? Because there's a reason Facebook put that person connected with me. Then I go to their page and I look and see, oh, she's kind of nice, or, oh, we have kids in the same school or, we've been in the same art club. There's something going on with that person that I feel that connection with. I click add friend. And you can do this several times throughout the week. I have never, ever been received badly. Nobody's ever questioned why I did it. No, people accept the friendship. And I accept friendships from other people as well. So that's one way to grow your business. Grow your audience quicker. Does anyone, those of you that I'm seeing faces of, do you feel uncomfortable about that? Yes, go ahead, Carol. Tell me why.
I don't feel uncomfortable. I just had one other add on to that has made it a little bit better. I find I'm more received and I do get a lot of people following me more when I do that. Like actually I see them checking my profile after is when it says so and so has accepted your friend request, I send them a really quick message. I have it saved in my boards and it basically says, "Oh, hi, so and so. Thanks for accepting my friend request. I noticed we had a lot of friends. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you better through social media." That's all I say. And sometimes I get a thumbs up, sometimes I get nothing. Often people will send me stuff. Every now and then I get like all of a sudden invited to a group or something like that. But I find that opens up and actually it's something I just started maybe a year or two ago, but I remember thinking this actually, instead of just going click, click, friend, 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 this is kind of starts a relationship. And I think like I said, I've noticed those people do follow, like I noticed them commenting on my post soon after.
And that's super important. So that it is that next step. And you have to do what's going to feel genuine to you. So that feels good for Carol. For me, I go on their page and I look for something that they put. Go ahead.
Can I just say that's genius, Carol, because then there's that you're putting your stuff in their algorithms. Also, yes,
yes,
it is relationship forming and that's nice, but it's also ensuring that they see your post.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it just has to be the words have to be genuine. You guys have to feel comfortable with it. So for me, I feel comfortable going on their page and looking for a post that they did that I feel comfortable commenting on. That also boosts that algorithm for them to see me. And the must, everyone should be doing this. And I know, I'm pretty sure that the faces I see here, you guys are all doing it. Birthday messages. So I've got almost 3,000 followers, friends, whatever. You guys, everybody gets a birthday message from me. They're genuine birthday messages. I don't know about you, but I get real excited on my birthday. I think last time I had over 300 messages to me, and it was exciting. And I read every single one of them. And so it feels good to do that for others. Sending a birthday message is another way. You've also posted on their page, and now that algorithm, or I don't know how to word that, but yes, you're going to be seen more when you do that. So that's one way to grow your audience. Are you guys familiar with the Nextdoor app? Okay. Look up the Nextdoor app or message me and I'll show it to you. It's a green app with a roof of a house or something. But the Nextdoor app tells you enter your address. So it gives you information. It puts you in a group with people that live in your neighborhood. And because I live in a very small town, my neighborhood ends up being a couple of different towns surrounding us. We all shop in the same places. We all, use similar hairdressers and go to the same doctors. But I utilize that Nextdoor app for a lot of reasons. First of all, it helps protect me too, because I get to see if somebody's been robbing somebody in my neighborhood, or all of those things are in that neighborhood, in that neighborhood app. Okay. So Nextdoor app is what it's called. So I utilize that. I go on there. I make sure that I'm making a positive presence, because that's the other thing. If we want to attract people to us, we need to be positive, right? And so if there's a store that I went to, a restaurant I went to, something that went really well, I'm making sure to put a little plug in there to my neighborhood. People are starting to see my name. You guys, I've walked down the streets of my little town of Wickenburg, and I've literally been flagged down by people before and go, "Oh my God, I'm friends with you on Facebook. You're Gigi, aren't you?" I'm not kidding. This has happened a few times to me, which is really fun, because that shows that, okay, I am getting out there and people are happy to want to follow me, right? Um, so the Nextdoor app, I think, is really, really valuable. And then you can go from the Nextdoor app. I'm not really great on Instagram and all these other different things because I'm old, and so I haven't quite gotten into all the different tech stuff. But with Facebook, I go from the Nextdoor app and I look up these names of people that are in my neighborhood, and I look for them on Facebook, and I make sure to add friend to those people that I've seen post positively. Because the other thing is, the group of people that I want following me, I want them to be people with positive, good spirits, right? And so that's another way to grow your audience. And then we can grow our audience in person. And I think we all have business cards. Do you guys get business cards? Back in the 1980s, I used to actually coach in Mary Kay corporate office. I used to coach the salespeople, but one of the things that we did was we talked about using business cards. Okay. And I'm going to say that that is super important. I think having a business card allows me to give somebody my name, my phone number, my Facebook address really quickly and easily. I say you throw those out like confetti. I don't think it costs that much to do that. But I'll be standing in line at the grocery store and I'll meet somebody next to me and we'll be talking and chatting away. And then I might say something like, usually I'll ask them what they do, or, what they're doing in town, and they'll tell me. And then they ask me, and it's like, I sell health insurance. I help people actually navigate through this really nasty area of health insurance in today's world. And I take care of my mom who's got dementia, and that's been a challenge. But I got to tell you where my passion is. My passion is with the supplement business I partnered with 10 years ago. I've helped people improve their health. And for me, I've lost weight. I've gotten healthier. It's where I get so excited. Here's my business card. Look me up on Facebook. So anyway, it's just a casual way of saying, hey, I'm on Facebook. Look me up. Let's chat some more later. All right. You have to use the words that feel comfortable for you. You have to be genuine. It has to be you. So you can do it in person. You can do it from the Nextdoor app. You can do it from Facebook. Anybody have another idea of how to grow your audience? Facebook group pages. Carol, you use those, right? I think, no, not so much. Okay, well, I do. I'm on dementia Facebook pages because I'm a caregiver for someone with dementia. I'm on running pages. I'm on several different pages. I've got an Australian Shepherd, and so I'm on an Australian Shepherd page. And I get to talk to people sometimes. And sometimes that person all of a sudden shows up as a friend recommendation. Well, we've talked a few times. I just click add. Sometimes they accept, sometimes they don't, but nobody has ever come back at me in a negative way. So that's my confirmation that it's okay what I'm doing. And I don't know about you guys, but when you look at your friends' groups, your group of friends, have you noticed that sometimes somebody's been added to your group that you didn't know? I don't know why Facebook does that or how they do it. I don't have an explanation for it, but it happens. So why can't we be adding them as well, right? So growing your audience is going to be the way, and then commenting, sending birthday messages, doing something that helps them not only see your page but become familiar and comfortable with you. That's how we can grow our audience. And then later on, there'll be a reason, a natural, comfortable reason for you to reach out to them. And it won't feel salesy. It won't feel sleazy. I got to tell you, in the last 4 months, I have added new customers every month. And not once have I, and I'm not telling you to do this, this is not my coaching because I'm extremely busy right now and I'm a little overwhelmed with what I'm caring for at home. But I've not had to reach out to people. They're reaching out to me. They're curious. They saw my posts and they're coming out to me and going, Gigi, can you tell me more about that? And I'm enrolling. It can be that easy. And I do believe that everybody can earn more than what they are purchasing from Plexus. They can earn that in income without even having to try to make a sale. I do believe that. If you post regularly, if you are consistent, testimonies and product information and personal posts, something comfortable every month. Anybody have any questions? We good? I don't want to carry it on.
Thank you.
I know we're short on time, so I'm like cutting it right there, but it's basics. You guys get back to the basics.
Yeah, I appreciate that message because it's true. It's just stick to the basics. Yeah, make those connections. Great ideas. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think we're right on time, right?
I think we are right on time. If anybody has any questions or comments, now would be the time. Otherwise, we're good. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Thanks for hopping on.